I can't believe Stinger's here!
Believe it, Michael, he's here!
The following contest is a submission match. Making his way to the ring from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, this is
You can just tell this guy was destined for superstardom.
I agree with you, Cole. Sting just has the it factor everybody always talks about, the intangible. And man, does the crowd love him.
Deserving of all the pomp, all the circumstance. The Stinger is in the house.
He's here! Nate!
and his opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
A $25,000 robe, a lifestyle that most people could never imagine. It's tough being the Nature Boy.
There's an old saying, if you want to be a star, you gotta look like a star. Well, the Nature Boy more than looks like a star.
To be the man, you've got to beat the man. And ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the man. Byron Saxton, what's causing all this?
The Nature Boy, woo!
Sting arrived in the NWA and didn't waste time issuing a challenge to Nature Boy Ric Flair. During a scheduled interview on television, Flair decided to make his response in person, and that's when things got out of control.
Flair could not believe Sting had the audacity to call him out for the World Heavyweight Championship. Sting's intensity and athleticism was the perfect match for Flair's deplorable tactics as the dirtiest player in the game.
And guys, I've been looking forward to this submission match ever since it was announced.
Talking about the conflicts between Sting and Ric Flair, Byron, these rivals clashed hundreds of times. Flair even recruited Sting to be a member of the Four Horsemen just to betray him. That's one way to eliminate a rival, right, Corey?
Yeah, the Flair-Sting rivalry raged on for 13 years. It was fitting that what started at the first Clash of Champions in 1988 set off the first episode of Nitro in 1995. It was the very last WCW match ever in 2001. Now that is a rivalry, fellas. Hooked up and... nailed it.
Most WWE champions had to overcome a single opponent to claim the biggest prize in the game. Some had to overcome a triple threat, a fatal four-way, or even 5 other men. Here he goes.
Momentum not on the Nature Boy's side. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Well, at this point, I don't suspect he'll be putting this submission match on his highlight reel.
Michael mentioned Ric Flair's performance at the 1992 Royal Rumble. He literally outlasted everyone since he entered the match at number 3 as the first 2 entrants fought and was there to toss out the final competitor as well.
That's true, Saxon. It's impressive to win the Rumble at any spot, but Ric Flair was in there looking at it here.
Sting hurting a little here.
We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
Got it.
Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not. When we talk about submission matches, we have to speak about one that, in many people's eyes, set the standard. It was WrestleMania 13. Bret the Hitman Hart was in a heated rivalry with a brash star on the rise named Stone Cold Steve Austin. This match started like no other submission match, with the 2 superstars battling in the crowd and attempting to use ring steps as a weapon.
Byron, you mentioned the submission match between Bret Hart and Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13. The rivalry between the Hitman and Stone Cold was so intense that WWE had no choice but to appoint mixed martial arts champion Ken Shamrock as the special guest referee. The Hitman didn't waste any time focusing his assault on Austin's injured knee.
Steve Austin was busted open, and in the ringside area, it looked like a tornado went through. Once locked in the sharpshooter, Austin refused to give up. Stone Cold passed out due to the excruciating pain, which was considered a submission, giving the Hitman the victory.
Wow, I thought he was a goner. One of the things a superstar who's competing in a submission match has to be careful of is if they have an injury or have been injured in the past and people know about it. You can bet in a submission match that your opponent is going to target that body part immediately.
Uh-oh, position in.
Measure. No one does it better.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
That's it. Here we go. Byron, you brought up that a submission match can be especially dangerous for a competitor who's injured or had a known injury. I think that's why it's... And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of the
Figure four leg lock.
there is no coming back from that one.
I don't know if Sting can take much more of this.
He's got to find a way to survive.
This is not where he wants to be.
Thinking about a submission here, Case.
No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Looking to end this thing.
Can they step through? Yes.
At what point do those thoughts creep in of, what do I have to do to put... He forces his way free.
Man, he just has so much resolve.
Sidewalk slam.
Almost drove him through the ring.
Look at Sting making his moves.
This just ain't gonna do it.
And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on instinct right now, Cole.
A knee drop.
Beautiful technique.
Stinging everything in sight right now, Michael. The Nature Boy's going all natural on him. And no luck against Flair there.
Are you surprised?
Kick!
Ric Flair is getting ready here.
Is he done? Nice job breaking out of that one.
But there's plenty more work for him to do here.
He's looking at it. Is he done? He breaks it. I can't believe it.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm with you, Cole. So unbelievable that he broke out of that.
The figure four.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
Thinking about a submission here, Case.
No, he breaks out of it.
But does he have enough energy left to get back?
He's got it locked in. This one could be over.
For a while there, it looked like Sting had nothing left.
Ric Flair is in a real bad spot.
He had it locked up and made his opponent tap out.
Submission matches are all about imposing your will on your opponent, as we can see right here.
Man, oh man, look at that. Look at him go. Man, this was great. He was on point the entire match, as you can see here.
here is your winner. This is Sting!
Tremendous showing tonight for Sting.
I feel like a little Stinger all over again. I think he just put the entire WWE roster on notice with that victory.
I think I can safely speak for all of us when I say that was an amazing contest.